Hi everybody, 860 Cologne here with another fragrance video. This time we're going to be looking at John Varvatos, Artisan Pure. Now according to John Varvatos, this is listed as a woody citrus fragrance. The top notes are Spanish lemon, Valencia orange, Calabrian bergamot, petitgrain essence trio. In the heart notes, we have orange flower, coffee tree flower, jasmine, Italian orris absolute and resinoid, coriander seed, and cardamom. What's listed by John Varvatos as background is a duo of Texas and Virginia cedarwood, Mexican primavera wood, angelica root, ambretta seed, and tonka bean. This is what the company has to say about this fragrance. John Varvatos Artisan Pure is inspired by the verdant and lush hills of Jalapa, Mexico, and its vast coffee and citrus groves. Redolent, luxurious citrus notes bring an understated elegance to modern, sun-warmed woods. Now, they go on to say, the fragrance is a crisp, woody citrus scent, as refined as it is cool. Highlighted are the three distinct types of petitgrains which use all elements of the citrus tree, leaves, branches, and tender fruit, as well as the best quality of orris. Alright, so that description isn't all that bad. It's not too flowery, not too weird, but how does the fragrance stack up? Well, out of the bottle, it smelled really nice. It was fresh, without being too boring. This is a very easygoing citrus fragrance, but it has a little bit extra in that the orris root or the iris note gives it something a little bit different to stop it from being like a bright citrus such as Jimmy Choo Man Ice or even Dior Homme Cologne. And it also had a nice woody background. There were hints of one of my top 5 fragrances from John Varvatos, with the original Artisan, although that one was kind of a sour citrus, which might not have appealed to everyone. This one actually has great appeal out of the bottle, and this gave me some hope that this was not going to be another letdown fragrance from John Varvatos, that maybe they were going to let Rodrigo Flores Roux actually use some of his talent to let this fragrance shine. So I put 4 sprays on my arm and went out and did not get one compliment. Now I will say we were working very late at night, and I'm sure smelling another person's fragrance was not on everyone's mind. They were trying to get things scanned and done as quickly as possible and get out of there. However, after about a half an hour of really enjoying this fragrance, it became a skin scent on me. And that typical John Varvatos performance reared its ugly head. Now I will say that the longevity was just decent, barely decent. I mean, I could still smell the fragrance on me if I hunted for it. But I didn't really want to hunt for this fragrance. I wanted this fragrance to radiate from my skin. Now, to let you know, we were doing inventory at work. We started at 9 p.m. and we were supposed to go till 4 a.m. And after a little lunch break at 1 a.m., I wanted to see if the fragrance would perform any better, so I put 5 more sprays on. And it did not. And we did not get done at 4 a.m. I didn't end up leaving there until 8 a.m. And towards the end of that night, even after these 9 sprays of fragrance, I was getting pretty gamey, so I had to find something else to spray on me so I didn't stink. The cost of these fragrances, the 4.2 ounce, 125 ml is $89. 2.5 ounce, 75 ml is $69. Not bad prices. Those prices are basically what you're going to get for a 3.4 ounce and a 1.7 ounce of just about anything else out there right now. The good things about this fragrance is that it is a little bit different citrus fragrance. When I wore this, it was in the 50s actually, but I was inside for most of the time. And I would like to see how this fragrance performs in warm weather. I think it will do much better. I hope it would radiate more from the skin for a longer period of time. An age range on this fragrance I think is going to be college age and up. It's not an older fragrance by any means, but I think most high school kids and even some college guys will probably find this one not as bright and sweet and the typical fragrance for that. But I think if you have a few fragrances in your lineup and you're a younger guy, this one would be a good one to go for. It's a very versatile fragrance. I think it would work very well at work, actually, but there's just not enough of that personal scent cloud for yourself, in my opinion. So on a rating scale, for me, this one's going to get a 6 out of 10. I just cannot forgive the poor projection on this one. But it is definitely one that I think anyone who is a citrus or light fragrance lover should definitely try, because that first half hour is really beautiful. It had the effect of that first half hour stretched into 3-4 hours, maybe even more. This fragrance would have been an easy contender for an 8 or an 8.5, but that just didn't happen. So let me know what you think of this one, if you're as frustrated with some John Varvatos fragrances as a lot of us are, and let me know how this one works on you. I know that sometimes these fragrances don't last as long on my skin as I'd like them to, but let me know how they work on you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon.